You can read it from the book. Right, okay. Let's just, we'll do that. You got the,
I'm gonna do the 4 questions.
yeah, okay.
Want some wine?
Well, apparently they're going to be quite late. And,
I'll have seltzer.
We probably all have to get used to that.
Used to what?
They're being quite late.
Well, I think if you're not used to it already, you probably,
Right. I don't know if we have to get used to it, but, we have to expect it anyway.
No, next one.
Oh yeah, we go this way.
okay. All right, we're sort of, just going to skip over some of the proceedings so Jimmy can eat and get back to Massachusetts.
Oh, you gotta hit the road tonight?
Sure.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this, otherwise we'd wait. Okay, so why don't you, Jimmy, just do the Kiddush and let there ask the 4 questions.
Kiddush.
Well, why don't you do that, Don, since I'm not drinking any wine? It would be
Okay.
appropriate.
All right. Let's have the red down here, if you would. Thank you. You want red or white then?
Whatever you got handy, it's fine.
Well, I got both handy. Which do you want?
I'll take the white, I guess.
Okay.
Cool.
Which would you?
Red, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
And
I'll take the red. Isn't it always red?
it doesn't have to be.
Isn't it?
red.
No?
Not until after the
But
second
you know,
time.
this is new to me.
Good
So this,
choice.
you have to initiate me. What I have to
Jeff,
do.
seltzer.
Seltzer for you.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Okay, so we're here for the Kiddush, huh?
I got my Coke.
Okay, where are we here? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bacha banu mikol am v'roma manu mikol hashon v'kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'atitein lanu Adonai Eloheinu b'yahava moadim l'simcha chagim uzmanim l'sason et yom chag hamatzot hazeh zman cherutenu mikra kodesh zecher l'tziad Mitzrayim. Kivanu bacharta v'yotanu kidashta mikol hamim u'moadei kodshecha v'simcha u'sason hinchaltanu baruch atah Adonai mikadesh Yisrael v'hazmanim.
Only 11th red. On all other nights we eat herbs of any kind. On this night we only eat bitter herbs.
That's great.
On all other nights we do not dip our herbs even once. On this night, why do we dip them twice? On all other nights we eat our meal. In any manner. On this night we do sit around the table together in a
Reclining.
reclining position.
Very good.
The first new person to do it in
Yeah,
about 20
20
years.
years. That's right.
Hey, good job.
Yeah, all right.
Good job.
All right. Okay. Avodim hayinu lefero b'Mitzrayim. That's enough.
Which means?
We were slaves of Pharaoh in Egypt, and the Eternal our God brought us out from there with a strong hand and an outstretched arm. Now, if God had not brought out our forefathers from Egypt, then even we, our children, and our children's children might still have been enslaved to Pharaoh in Egypt. Therefore, even were we all wise, all men of understanding, and even if we were all old and well learned in the Torah, it would still be our duty to tell the story of the departure from Egypt. And the more one tells of the departure from Egypt, the more he is to be praised. It is told that Rabbi Eliezer, Rabbi Joshua, Rabbi Eliezer, son of Azariah, Rabbi Akiba, and Rabbi Tarfon sat all night in Bnei Barak telling the story of the departure from Egypt. Towards morning, their students came to tell them it was time for morning prayers. Rabbi Eliezer, son of Azariah, said, "Here I am, a man of 70 years, yet I did not understand why the story of the departure from Egypt should be told at night." Until Ben Zoman explained it. The Bible commands us saying, you may remember the day of your going out from Egypt all the days of your life. Ben Zoma explained the days of your life might mean only the days, all the days of your life includes the nights only. The other sages, however, explain it this way. The days of your life refers to this world only, but all the days of your life includes the time of the Messiah.
There's such thing as periods.
What's that?
Said to all the people, thus said the eternal God of Israel, in the days of old your forefathers lived beyond the river, that is Terah, the father of Abraham and Nahor. They worshipped other gods. Then I took Abraham, your father, from beyond the river. I led him through the whole land of Canaan. Then I increased his family by giving him a son, Isaac, and I gave to Isaac 2 sons, Jacob and Esau. To Esau I gave Mount Seir as a possession, but Jacob and his sons went down to Egypt.
Blessed be God who keeps his promise to Israel, blessed be he. For God foretold the end of the bondage to Abraham at the covenant of the sacrifices. For God said to Abraham, know you that your children will be strangers in a land not their own, that they will be enslaved there and will be oppressed 400 years. The nation will oppress them shall, however, be judged. Afterwards they will come forth with great wealth. But why say?
I shouldn't have done this. It's going to get cold.
Bring it right out. We can interrupt. That's what we have to do.
This promise made to our forefathers holds true also for us. For more than once have they risen against us to destroy us. In every generation they rise against us and seek our destruction. The Holy One, blessed be he, saves us from that.
Oh, my clown.
Here. Okay.
Hi, Rabbi.
He's here on time.
Jim.
Yes.
I was in your place.
No, it's all right. I have to go.
Mr. Rabbi.
What's that?
Got lost.
No, I'm stuck in traffic. Oh, yeah.
Is it bad out there?
No, the expressway was fine. It was the BQE that was a disaster. Hi.
Hello.
Okay. All right. Here we have another plate of chicken. We can.
Oh, you gotta get me at the office and remind me to grab that amp in the next 2 weeks.
Do you have an amplifier up there?
It was just, something that he stored there. It's like the last of the stuff from the studio.
Oh,
It's been there for, what, 4 years now?
This is brisket and,
unused?
Harry.
Trust me. If she tells you wash your hands, do it, because you don't want her washing your hands for you. Really, you don't.
Can I cut?
Uh-oh.
She told me about the
They
big
have
part.
to check.
Barry's not allowed in bed with dirty hands, it's true.
Are you ready for me?
Okay. Let's see. What did I bring?
Yes, you. I'm trying to
Actually,
pass
you
this
could-
down.
You could
Oh,
move
all
it.
right.
Think a
Don't
tornado will
it's
descend on the
hot,
house
you
if
know,
you-
if
before
anybody
having the
wants
Seder?
it
What's
or
that?
whatever.
Think a
Is this
tornado
the
will descend on the
matzah
This
house
is
if
the
you...
matzo lasagna.
No, is that the
I'm
whole...
having matzo lasagna.
Right. It's got artichokes and
I think,
spinach. It has
although
no
there was a
onion.
helicopter searching the neighborhood
No, it was
with
in
the...
Jersey.
And I
In
got
Jersey?
some
No.
I was in Louisiana.
pudding.
No, not the tornadoes. He's
Oh.
asking where I came from.
Okay.
Ah,
All right.
You want
Carrot
chicken?
pudding.
chicken or...
Hot or cold?
Oh, it's hot.
Very heavy stuff.
I think it's
Have
already
your
made
wing.
its
I
way
have
all
your
the way
wing
around.
come
That's
back.
right. Your mom's got some
Oh,
for you.
yeah.
Yeah, I did see one where somebody had to step on it like 3 or 4 times
Yeah.
before he
Yeah.
broke it.
You've seen that when people try to christen ships with.
Of course,
On fiberglass
Harry
boats?
walks heavily enough, so
He can wear his Timberland boots, he'll break
I
anything.
wouldn't talk about who walks heavily enough.
I don't walk that heavily anymore.
Harry,
Oh, I sense
All I
a
know is that Liz walks more heavily than all of us.
I sense a dispute arising here.
Nah, no dispute.
A discussion.
A discussion. There you go.
Actually, though, we could,
I've decided
I
Jeff
could
will
step
be
on a little
stationed up
trigger.
at the women's club to direct traffic.
I could step on a little trigger that could set off some flash pots.
Oh yeah, sure. You can step on it.
Maybe some good pyro.
Oh, right. Well, sure. Right.
Knowing the way Perry, if you put hidden microphones, knowing the way you like mix concerts and stuff, half of Great Neck is going to hear the wedding. Okay.
Are you implying that he mixes loud?
Well,
What?
He has
What?
to turn it up so that he can hear it through his filters.
Let's see. Does anybody want coffee other than regular coffee, like decaf
Yeah, I
or
think I'll do
tea
for
or-
some unleaded.
Okay, I have regular. You want decaf?
That's
I'll make
great.
I'll make some.
What do you see?
No doubt the torn house one
Does that mean it's
is
on or
destroyed.
Of course. Which
Me
is
too.
actually
Are you
basically
sure they are?
impossible to sit
I'm just
on
gonna do
because
that.
it sheds
All right,
stuff.
well,
Okay.
it's done.
Thank you.
Like couch dandruff.
Slowly move, pan around, you know, as
We
people
can put it in the
cross.
van and drive around with
Slowly
it for a
pan
couple
real
months in the
slow,
van, and
because
then
it's
finally
always
gets
too
you on
jerky if
19th
you
Street.
keep moving it
No, I
fast.
decided that
So move slower than you think.
to before I retire from AD Winston,
slower
to
than
use
you
the
think.
truck.
You have to go slow, otherwise.
Slow, slow.
I can't get used to this.
Well, you get used to it.
It's gonna be a blur.
Mom walking.
You know, I had my niece and her husband here,
Here comes Jim in the room.
and
Slowly pan,
we
slowly
wanted to get a
pan.
camcorder over here. Somebody
Really
told us, I don't know,
slow. That's
but
the trick,
it's
is
cheap
do
in
it slow.
America.
You should tell him, as long as Karen gets everybody together and says Don's the best man, he's in charge. Then just
Move
leave it to
slow.
me,
Move slow.
right?
Absolutely.
You want to see what you've taken?
God.
Bit of that you would like?
That's actually very
Are
well
you staying
aged
over
cognac.
tonight?
I'm having just a little tiny bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
you staying?
I don't know yet. I have to drive. I'd rather drive at night to New Jersey than during the day.
A little morning run.
You
for
go
Jersey,
back
probably
to-
not too bad.
It's just, during the day I can make it out to New Jersey at night. I am
Practice for the
smiling.
wedding?
Just smile.
I am
This is how
smiling.
you save your life.
She's smiling.
Usually I have to ask 4 times.
That's in the upgrade path for the Power PC.
I discussed it with her, but I don't know if that's really the right answer.
Oh, we'll tell. I don't think anything will happen.
That's apparently even what Apple's recommending at this point.
Apple wants to get rid of the quadrant.
Yeah, it seems to be very inexpensive.
Well, what my friend Chris tells me is that they have not released the really hot Power PC chips yet. He ought to know because he's on the design team for microprocessors and all
Right.
So, I think I gotta call him again.
If Karen does indeed go for the Quadra or something like that, it might make sense for me to have a
Power
PowerBook.
Yeah, because you could just.
And the only difference is that the OmniBook 300
For you?
is a pretty good machine.
Back, I think Perry has.
It's got the whole Hewlett-Packard Motorola support system.
Well, I think ultimately I'm gonna have to.
I mean, it's $699 if you buy a printer. That's very expensive.
See that, Carol?
I mean, the advantage to me going with a PowerBook is then all the mic software I can load into the machine.
Yeah.
It can be compatible with the Office, which is.
Yeah, well, so it is doable.
You taking pictures of the cookies?
No, I'm taking pictures of him.
Well, the question,
Quadrant we know
there's,
is obsolete.
see, but there's a question of, there's obsolete, due to the fact that new technology has come out that's better than what you have. The technology is not
It's mature,
let me
not
finish
obsolete.
it's exactly. The technology is not obsolete if it works for you.
If you're happy with the job, it does. But you were talking about, Karen was talking about getting involved in the DOS-related programs, which the Quadra can't do.
Well,
Not till you upgrade
the
it
other
to the
thing,
Power
the
PC
other
chip.
thing
I
is
don't know if
about
you
the
really
Quadra.
care. It's gonna do that.
I don't think Ken will ask for it back, but if he does, I'll just pay him for it. I have no problem, I don't need that 486 for a 486, I just need a machine.
All right, maybe we should do that.
I got a 286 that work in there.
We have to
Somebody's
let you
gonna have
out,
to
or
let
you
him out.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're back on
I
me?
never-
No, I'm,
I have
street.
duplicates of those pictures.
I'm
Did
in
you
the
see any
street.
in there that you wanted?
I know that.
Oh, Perry,
Oh,
remember
yeah, I'd like
pictures
a
of-
picture of you and Jen and, whatever.
Anything with you and Jen in
You
there?
never made it to Maine, did you?
Oh, you want me to move it?
No,
I'll move it.
for you, no, I'm going up there tomorrow, actually.
All right,
Right,
well,
you're ready.
you can.
Recusing your jacket on with the light
When was
on?
he supposed to?
Mileage was accurate and looked like it had all the service records and looked like it had been owned by somebody who really took care of it.
Well, they have
That's
all the
terrific.
service records stamped by Volvo in the book.
Rather, it's a grand less than the other ones that were questionable.